The film opens in a Cleveland, Ohio cafe where Queen, a lawyer, is having dinner with her Tinder match, Slim. Queen doesn't want to be alone that evening. Slim is easygoing, while Queen is more cynical. During their conversation, Queen reveals that her client was just sentenced to death, which she finds unjust. Slim asks why she chose him for a date, and she replies that she was drawn to his profile picture because he looked sad. Slim drives Queen home, hoping to continue the night, but he swerves slightly, catching the attention of Officer Reed, a racist cop. Reed pulls them over and orders Slim out of the car. As the officer starts searching the vehicle without reason, Queen questions his motives. Reed becomes increasingly agitated, and when Slim tells him to hurry up due to the cold, Reed pulls a gun on him. Queen exits the car to record the situation on her phone, but Reed fires at her, grazing her leg. In the ensuing chaos, Slim wrestles the gun from Reed and shoots him in self-defense, killing him. Queen, in shock, insists they flee immediately. Abandoning their phones, Queen and Slim drive off and ditch their car. They hitch a ride from Edgar, who offers help after Queen says they need gas. On the way, Slim realizes Edgar is a sheriff. At the gas station, Edgar hears a radio alert about Reed's death, identifying Queen and Slim as the suspects. Realizing this, the couple holds Edgar at gunpoint, locks him in his trunk, and leaves with his truck, despite his pleas to help. They stop for dinner and give a young boy money from Edgar's glove box to pay for their meal. After they eat, the boy returns with a viral video, footage from Officer Reed's dash cam, showing the fatal altercation. As they leave, Slim accidentally hits the boy's father with the truck. The father is injured, but thanks Queen and Slim for standing up to the police, believing it was an act of vengeance after Reed allegedly killed an unarmed black man years ago. The next morning, Slim attempts to pay for gas by robbing a gas station clerk, but the clerk only agrees if he can briefly hold Slim's gun. After a tense moment, the clerk hands the gun back and pays for the gas. Desperate, Queen reaches out to her estranged Uncle Earl, a pimp. Though hesitant, she convinces him to help, reminding him that he owes her. He tells them to shave their heads to avoid detection. Later, Slim asks Queen why Earl is indebted to her. She reveals that she helped him avoid prison after he accidentally killed her mother. That night, the police arrive at Earl's house to ask questions. Earl refuses to let them search without a warrant. After they leave, Earl tells Queen and Slim they must go. He gives them clothes, burns the truck, and gives them a new vehicle. Earl and Queen share a tearful goodbye. As they drive, Slim asks Queen if she would have gone on a second date. Initially, she says no, but reconsiders. They stop outside a nightclub, and despite the risk, Slim takes Queen inside to dance. The bartender recognizes them but assures them they're safe, even offering free drinks. Queen and Slim enjoy the night, reflecting on how they'd like to be remembered. The following day, their car breaks down. They take it to a mechanic who agrees to fix it quickly for extra cash. While there, Slim speaks to his father one last time over the phone, and the two share a heartfelt moment. Unbeknownst to Slim, the police are monitoring the call, and soon after, they arrest his father. Meanwhile, Junior, the mechanic's son, admires Queen and Slim, but later participates in a protest where he fatally shoots a black SWAT officer before being shot and killed himself. Queen and Slim seek refuge with the Shepherds, a white couple who occasionally help fugitives. The Shepherds provide them with food and shelter. Queen, who previously claimed to be an atheist, leads them in grace, expressing her gratitude for the time spent with Slim. When the police arrive at the Shepherd's house, the couple hides Queen and Slim in a crawl space. The next morning, believing it's safe, they attempt to leave. Queen injures her shoulder in the process, and as Slim helps her, a black officer hears her cries. He finds them but decides to let them go, allowing them to escape the police blockade. As they drive, Queen and Slim take turns sticking their heads out of the window, enjoying a brief moment of freedom. They meet a man who directs them to a contact with a plane that can get them out of the country. However, as they approach the tarmac, they are surrounded by a massive police force. Realizing they have no escape, Queen asks Slim if she can be his legacy, to which he replies she already is. Without warning, a trigger-happy officer shoots Queen, killing her instantly. Devastated, Slim carries her body towards the officers, who then shoot him as well. Their tragic deaths are covered by the media, but the police manipulate the story to frame Queen and Slim as armed and dangerous. Their real names, Angela Johnson and Ernest Hines are revealed, and their loved ones, Earl, the Shepherds, and Slim's father, are heartbroken. Despite the media's portrayal, the community views Queen and Slim as martyrs. A photograph of them taken by Junior becomes a symbol of resistance, and hundreds attend their funeral, honoring them as heroes.